Howdy folks, welcome back to Vintage Story. It's been raining for 4 days without stopping. But I'm going to go harvest anyway, so I want to harvest the flax. It's all pretty much grown. But yeah, it's just been relentless. It's the 4th of June here. Actually maybe 5 days, because I think it was the end of May when it was started raining. And it's just kind of kept on raining. A little bit left here on the leather. So, yeah, anywho, let's go. We'll take a quick peek in the Smithy here. You can see I moved the door. I'm doing a little recombobulating here. Got some stuff moved around. And right now I've just got the gear off of there, so it's not moving the kern, because I was doing some hammering here with the health hammer. I wanted it to have all the power. I got everything moved up around here and got some stuff made and made some little shelves here out of rock, basically. Just dug that out. Shelving, got all the ingots. I got some more iron worked up. Fire bricks stacked there. Now I tried to make a coal bin. I tried various things. I had the wall on here, and I can't put coal in there. It's a chiseled block. It doesn't work. I thought maybe it would, but it doesn't. So for now, I've just stuck that over there. That's why it's there. I don't think it would hold water either, but I don't have my bucket in here anymore. So anywho, and also I got one brass plate made, and then I remember you need 2 brass plates to make lamp holder or torch holders. Didn't have quite enough zinc. I'm out of zinc. Tons of the bismuth. I've still got a bunch of copper left. Tons of tin. But the only way to make brass is with zinc, unfortunately. At least that's all I saw in here. Brass ingot. Yep. Need some zinc. So I may have to go out looking for some more zinc, because I want to make a bunch more torch holders for the castle. The manor, I guess it's more of a manor. So anywho, that's what I got right now. And I did have a few comments about having this wheel over one. And it's kind of like I thought. I'd have to be below this. Somebody said I might even be able to sit and snap that on. So I think I probably could have this shaft eliminated. But it's fine. I like where everything's at right now. Also had a comment that I could have put the transmission here, but I did want it over a little bit just for more room. Anyway, thanks for the comments and the tips. Appreciate it. Let's go harvest some flax and get some more sail on here, so we can take advantage of this near gale when it happens. Let's see, I had an extra barrel. Stick it here for now. I had the coal in that for a while. You can put coal in there, but you can't just directly access it. You have to open the inventory and drag it in and out. And actually our cattails are ready too. Go ahead and harvest this while we're here. Is that not working? There you go. This sounds okay. I've been playing around with my sound, and it sounds really quiet in my headphones for some reason. But the level I hear is not the level that gets recorded. It's a different path, so sometimes it's hard to get it all balanced. As long as you can hear me, that's all that matters, right? Get this harvested up, let it regrow, and then we're going to go get some flax. We can always use cattails. Yeah, it sounds like the wife's making a smoothie upstairs, so if you hear some roaring in the background, it's just the smoothie machine. So the rye is getting close. This spelt is ready, but the main thing we want to do is get this flax in. And there's some here that's not quite done, but I think I'm going to just harvest everything and we'll call it good. Let's get to it. Give me all the flaxes. I'm going to feed my chickens too. Speaking of chickens, I had a chicken escape. I came down here and there was a chicken hanging out. So I chased it down and killed it, and it was generation 2. It was one of my chickens. And then inside, there was a dead rooster. It said killed by a creature. So I don't know for sure how that happened. Maybe a glitch. But what I did do is I went ahead and replaced the windows with glass. The quartz glass that I made. We'll see if that keeps the critters out. I don't know if they were able to reach through that wattle fence windows that I had. It's just seeds, but that's fine. I'm just going to harvest all this. We'll replant. Other big happenings. I did see a bear over that way the other day when I was out getting some resin. So there is a bear in the area again. I don't think the scythe gets you any more. It just makes it faster. Do multiple at once. There we go. That is our flax harvest. Awesome. So we ended up with 1, 2, almost 4. Then all of our, let's get this all organized here. We got over a stack of seeds, so we're going to be able to replant nice and easy. Yeah, cool. We got a bunch of that, so let's go make some sales. Also, still no friend for the ram. Oh, actually, the lamb turned into a ram. Are you kidding me? See, it wouldn't tell me. It just said lamb. It didn't say what it was going to be. Now I've got two boys. That's not going to work out. I had another ram that I chased down here. I ended up filling in for meat. All right, still no girls down here, but we'll keep trying. Animals are hard. Like, I see people. I watch their videos, and they make like a little tiny pit on the ground. And they'll have like 8 rabbits in there. I can't even catch one rabbit. Every once in a while, I'll find a rabbit in my berry patch moat, but yeah, I don't have good luck with animals. They just, maybe I'm settled in the wrong area. So it's always a struggle. I had to go out hunting and get a little more fat built up to make some of the angle gears and whatnot. We're back here, but let's get in here where it's quiet. And I do have the extra gear in here. Also, something I discovered is I don't need the vertical supports here, and it blocks the placement, so I took those out. The ceiling supports are fine. The only exception was over here where there's no block, so I put that across, and that strengthened that up. And then this is just for decoration, just to make it look like there's something holding the current up there. All right, let's make some cloth. So we do 4. That gives us 16 of these, right? We do 4 again, and that makes us 4 cloth. Ooh, we're not going to have quite enough, I don't think. Could shift click these, I guess. Well, let's see what we end up with. So I do have a few fibers up in my crafting storage area. Let's go check that. I think I needed 4 stacks of 64 to do what I needed to do. We got 10. I got 12. Very close. Got 3 of those. Just not quite enough. I should have kept those as twine. Actually, what do we need for sales? Is it, yeah, it's 4 per piece. We might be able to make this happen. I'll go get some sticks outside so I don't use those up. Oh, we got just enough. And then 1 twine left over. Nice. All right, let's go grab some sticks, and also I'll feed the chickens. I forgot to do that while I was down there. And we will expand our sales. So these are the windows from the chicken house. I just went ahead and put them up. I guess it wasn't wattle. It was a rough-hewn fence that I was using for windows. Give the chickens some food. We're being quite prolific in here. Let's have them be even more prolific. There we go. We've got a bunch left over as well. Alright, go forth and multiply, chickens. And then I need some sticks. Let's grab those from over here. Should have plenty of sticks after all that tree harvesting. Yeah, 453. That'll do. And then let's go make some sails. Run! I think I showed it in the previous video. I went ahead and cleaned up the sides of the manor here. Hopefully just keep stuff from climbing in over the walls, like bears. Though, if they were really trying, they might be able to get in over here. Also cleared off a lot of the dirt up top here. That's my quarry. Okay, that was... what was the recipe again? Sails. So we need sticks across there. Oh, it's 4 per. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how many of these I need, actually. We'll just put these on. Can that add more sails? Say what now? Ooh, is it blocking here? Thought I could go one further. Is this blocking it? Might have been blocking it. Let's check that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Can we go one more? Is that going to be for another day? Wind speed, sail power output 8. Oh, it tells you the kilonewtons. Can that add more sails? There's no room. Okay, fair enough. So now what we need to do is make another sail on here. So I should probably tear down this ladder. If I have enough parts for that, though. Make another sail. Another windmill, I guess I should be saying. A little path through here as well. What I can do is go down my access shaft here. Wind, gale. How are we looking on the speed here? Not super. Not super at all. Alright. Windmill rotor. We need a fat and some resin. Alright, let's go see if we have enough to make that. And I do have a shaft and angle gear in here, so let's take that with us. See if we can go make another windmill to add to the power. Do have one more fat. Some resin. Need some boards. Bring up the windmill rotor. I need the hammer and the chisel. A couple wood. Getting full. I should have dropped some of this stuff off. Hammer and chisel. I need to make some more tools too. I've got a bunch of tools made, but there's a few things I'm running low on, like chisels. Alright, it was hammer, chisel. Two of those. Was it fat over here and resin over there? Yeah, there we go. There's our windmill rotor. We got the angled gear that we can steal to hook that up. I'm gonna have to go get some more fat. Now I can't even run my urine because this takes fat to make as well. Alright, let's go see if we can get some more wind power on our big gear. Then I'm going to swap these. This direction. I'm going to stick you... I'm going to have to use a temporary block. At least as far as I understand it. That. And then that. And then that. And it stops dead. Alright, then we can get this out of the way. We can add some sails to that. Isn't it cute? Turn around. What's going on here? Oh, got my inventory open. It's trying to get a thumbnail. In case I need one. Okay, back to sticks and cloth. What have we got left? Got a little more left we can do. Okay, so that's putting out 60 kilonewtons. This is putting out 80. We got some more power now. So for the health hammer, we might have to increase the speed with the gear ratio. And I know it's getting dark for you guys. I can still see fine. But why does it seem like it's so slow? Just because it's geared down so much? Wonder if I need to completely change up the design and have this on the bottom of this shaft and then feed things off of it that way, now that we've got the more torque. At first I needed the gear reduction for torque. This doesn't seem like it's going nearly as fast as it is up top. I think it's just, yeah, I think it's just geared down too much, so probably gonna have to put this somewhere else. We need to rejig this. And I'm gonna need more gears, but what I could do is come across the ceiling and down, and then this would be a one-to-one with the gear upstairs, and then I wouldn't have to have all this stuff going off of it. Might have to have multiple gears to get some more speed. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense at all? Because I don't think there's no other gear options, are there? So there's just the... Yeah, there's just the large gear and the angled gear. This is all decoration stuff, as far as I know. So yeah, I'll have to do some thinking about how to gear this up. I know there's ways to make it go faster. I don't know that you can put these together, so I'll have to do some looking. Some research on that. And night is falling. We got our flax harvest done. I need to go plant some more flax. We go ahead and sleep through the night, and we'll see if, perchance, it will not be raining tomorrow. That would be a treat. Although I have the feeling that it's definitely going to be raining. This is the kind of rain that acts like it's here to stay. Alright. Pop out of bed here. It's almost 7 o'clock. Get some, oh my goodness gracious. Sun's out. The oak trees have sprouted. It's a brand new day, folks. Let's go get some food. In my cellar. I've got so much beeswax. I've been sealing all my crocks. So they for sure last. Get some of the stuff put away too. I've got my inventory all full. There we go. Now we got that full. We can put that back on the shelf. Forgot to turn my health hammer off. I can still hear it beating up there. So yeah, I know there's a way to make the speed go up. I just need to go look it up. So I'll have that figured out by the time you see this video. Don't you worry. Okay, while I was in the cellar, would have been a great time to put the chicken feed in the crock. So let's put that down here. It's good for like 10 years, so it'll basically last forever. That in there, and then I'm going to put some more stuff upstairs, and then let's go see if any of the other crops are ready to harvest. The main objective was to get more sail in the wind, so that is accomplished. Also should go look at the bees and see how we're doing there, but yeah, I've got plenty of beeswax. I need to make some candles. That's why I meant to leave that as flax twine, and then I got excited about making sails and completely forgot. Resin can go over there. Anything else goes in there. We can throw some grass in there. You can go back over here. You can go in there. You guys can go in the basket. Okay, let's go check on the crops. Been trying to stay somewhat organized. Oh, look how huge that tree is. It's a little bigger than I expected. It went from that to that. A little strange, but that's just the way the game works. Do we have a rabbit in the trap? Nope. All right. At least we got some sunlight. I can get a screenshot by my field. That'd be a good thumbnail. Harvest time. The spelt's definitely done. Let's get that out. All these onions are done. Get those put in. Up some grass there too. Rye is not quite done. You guys are done. And I planted the flax too early, so we should have had a little better yield than that. But if you saw the message, some of this, does any of this have the message about being stunted? No. Anyway, it was stunted because of cold, so. I planted it a little too early. We've already got some horsetail growing up here. So if we take a look at the flaxseed, it requires K. A lot of this still has a decent chunk of K. Some's a little low, but I'm just going to go ahead and replant all of this in flax. And especially on this high fruit, get another harvest out of it. Oops. We will suck all the nutrients right out of the soil. You see I've got some fertilizer on this. So it is releasing K into our flax blocks here. Got some more flax here. We're too short. I don't think I had any flaxseed left over. I tried to plant all the flax. No, just some turnips. As far as regular food goes, I think we're going to be fine, so I don't know if I'll replant any of that necessarily. Although, it might be good to have more grain. If nothing else, just for animal feed. This is, it's an end crop. Yeah, we got enough. I'm not super worried about min-maxing all the nutrients over here. Unless it's flax. I definitely want to have the flax up to par. Okay, there we go. Flax replanted. This stuff's going to be ready to pop here in the next day or two, probably. It's 8 out of 9. Then we'll get a ton of that. Okay, let's go fill up our cellar. I suppose I could go ahead and replant the vegetables. I might do that after the rye is harvested. Just fill the garden up with whatever we have left. But we should be pretty good on food. We've got grain here. There's our spelt. And that stuff's good for a decade, so. Stacked out, that's no problem. Veggie-wise, I mean, I still have these left over. So we've got tons of veggies. Got some horsetail. Really, one crock of this is probably be enough for a year, but go ahead and fill these up. I've got some various stuff in here. I still got this bread in here, which is amazingly still good for 68 days. The eggs, probably need to cook them eggs quick, and then that one's empty, and then these are all going to be for wine, for our fruit consumption over the winter time. And we got some rot in there. Not with me. I've got tons of beeswax. Like I said, I've just been sealing all the crocks. We have plenty of wax. Wow, that's a big old tree. We have some shade. Oh, I forgot. My composting is in here now. So we don't have a lot. I was using berries basically to get the rot before. And now we're going to be making juice out of most of the berries. So there is that. Let's go ahead and move you over. There. And I'm going to have to make another trip for some marble, because I am getting low on lime. Although, I mean, we're pretty much at the point where I don't need much more leather, probably. Yeah, I've only got 28. I don't even have enough. Make 28 more liters, so we take that out. There's a way to take a little bit out. Let me turn the tooltips back on. Shift right click. There we go. Let's throw the water back in there. Then we can take our 28 lime and 28 liters of lime water. There we go. So that's all the lime water we got now. But we've got a bunch of leather. It's not a big deal. What I'm thinking, maybe I should do 4 barrels of wine. I think you go through it pretty quick when you're just drinking it. How much room do I have down here? Do I have room for 4 barrels? Could open that up. Yeah, because I think I want the shelf space for more jugs. Maybe I'll just drink out of the barrel. Yeah, now I can't decide. Maybe I should open this back up. I sealed that back. Now let's make it all up here. Not that big of a decision. Just make up my mind. There we go. So we'll have 4 barrels of wine. I like it. A quadrajet of wine flowing into my mouth. Somebody will understand that reference. Let's see. All right, let's go put our stuff up, and I think I'll call that an episode. I do need to go out and do some more exploring. I want to make a few more, probably iron tools. And then our next big project, now that the weather is cleared up, is going to be go start digging some canals. And the second flax harvest is going to go towards the sailboat. I wanted to get that sail so we had more power for the helve hammer. Next flax harvest. So hopefully this fall we'll do some sailing. Still got to get the sails on the boat. So I'm just going to put away this grass and sticks. Got plenty of each, about over 400 of each. Sure Mr. Bear's not around here. Don't want to get eaten, but I think that'll do it for this harvest episode. Got our first flax harvest of the year out of the way. Going to grow some more flax, and we'll just keep on doing what we're doing. Raising bees, growing flax, and digging canals. More coming to you soon. Thanks as always for watching, folks. I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care.